brackets can sometimes do a lot, especially if you're not well-rounded in terms of like matchup spread. And then, like, sometimes you just play worse. And the field, like, below the top players, there's a pretty big like field where a lot of people can beat each other. Everyone doesn't have a 50% chance of winning necessarily, but like a lot of people who are expected to win only have like maybe 70-30% chance.
Yeah,
so
because
like,
I always get the feeling that you know when someone gets far in a tournament, it's like, whoa, he's gonna he's gonna win EVO next year, and then he like doesn't really deliver on any big tournaments for like half a year.
Yeah, it happens a lot because people take like they care more about peak performances than consistency, especially if you lose like in a way that's not on stream. Like for example, like people are hyping up SFAT now a lot, and he's been doing better, right? He beat Mango twice and stuff like that. But like, if you really boil it down, like he did beat Mango. Mango was looking kind of off, but then like,
did you see his game against you? That?
No. Oh yeah. Exactly. Like
I love that. It's so good.
Like he got 25th or something at EVO, which is like abysmal, and then
but the way he got thrown out was so funny. He was like, he bounced like, woo.
He lost his Sopa twice, right?
Yeah, I can imagine he did something like that.
And then, at like Galmo, he also got like 25th, I think. So, but like when you lose like that, like most people are not gonna like look at the results. They didn't see him lose off stream generally.
Yeah, that's true. So you get like the idea that those who do well on stream are the good players.
Exactly. So now you have like a good peak, and it's like shit, he's really good. But then like you don't really view the bad results, and then like you get this kind of weird way. That's the benefit of like losing so early in bracket that you don't even lose on stream.
But it's kind of interesting in EVO because Shieldindu took Wizrobe. Wizrobe took S2J, and S2J managed to get 5th place. If we look at all those numbers, like what the fuck happened here? I don't get it.
Yeah.
That one was really
EVO is a really weird tournament. Like you can't really look at placements too much. It's like
but I mean, I was so annoyed when we were there watching top 8, and they were like, "Oh, best of 3 until finals." Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's kind of insane.
I would have wanted so bad to see Mango and Angerbox and Mango and Mute King do a best of 5.
Exactly. Like, there's so many matches. Like, at least I'm happy that people now start to see like. Before it was like, oh, best of 3 is more fun. Like,
more upsets.
No, it was like, no, best of 5. Like, I think best of 5 is a better like just length when it comes to high stakes matches.
The thing I like with the best of 5 is that you really need to learn to be able to handle your opponent on all stages as good as possible. Because if both just remove the stage they hate the most, it doesn't feel like you're really doing the entire match.
And sometimes you just go for these like, there's a lot of situations, right, where you can like, so me against Drugfox last EVO, where he beat me at Battlefield like game 1, and then I counterpick FD, right, because he plays Sheik, and he like pulls out Marth and almost beats me. It's like, if you don't know this, like it has a very high variance like that you can counterpick yourself, or like that a stage counterpick can backfire.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But in best of 5, like it's so much safer to pick stages generally, because you have another.
But I always feel like if you're a Marth player and you're really good at up throw chain grab, it feels like you get a bit damaged by playing best out of 3 against Spaces, for instance.
Yeah, exactly. That's also true. So it kind of benefits like people who are known, because like nobody's gonna do it. Like if I lost game 1 against Music King Sheik in a best of 3, I would never pick FD because I know he plays Marth.
Yeah.
So it kind of rewards people who generally do well, which is not something I really enjoy. But
yeah, that's true. I mean, if you can play on your most comfortable stages, then there's less room for like losing games and losing momentum and stuff like that. Because I can imagine, like, I'm not sure how it went for you in like DreamHack Winter, but I can imagine that just switching from between Mute and Fox can cause a lot of momentum loss. And I mean, if you like play Spaces on Mute on FD and just get up thrown a lot, I think that can ruin your momentum as well. But it's still a part of the game, so like, removing that bit is a bit annoying.
Yeah. That's the big difference between like best of 5 and best of 3. Like the ban actually matters a lot more. So like switching from best of 5 and best of 3 and like Street Fighter and stuff, like it still changes a lot, but like it doesn't fundamentally take away like your best stage.
Yeah, but it's not like in Street Fighter. Okay, we remove the walls now, so you can retreat as much as you want.
Yeah.
It's not like those big changes on those stages, from what I got at least.
Yeah, and another thing is in Street Fighter, you can only switch character if you lose the game. You can't switch otherwise.
Okay, yeah.
So you always
that's common in a lot of games.
Yeah, so you get like a clear-cut counterpick basically. Oh my god, did he just die? No. Yes. He did. What just happened?
That was.
But yeah, so like
spaghetti.
in that situation, like I would be able to pick FD against Drug for Sheik, and I wouldn't know that it's Sheik. Like he couldn't.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Like
So like
do you think that's better or worse?
I don't think it would work that well for Smash games. Because it would like you couldn't play Fox game 1 because if you win, then you're forced to play Fox on FD basically.
Like, yeah, that's
it would make
that's annoying.
It would make like, oh, if I play Marth in game 1, then you will always get counterpicked.
Do you think Mang would go like Marth Ditto if Mute King tried to take him to FD? Or, I'm not sure what his plan is.
Yeah, no, I think actually he will go Falco against Mute King because he has pretty decent success rate even on FD with Falco.
Fair enough. I was just thinking if that would affect their games or not.
Yeah. But basically, like, that makes it so that, like, counterpicking characters or, like, counterpicking is less of a, like, risk. Or, like, you have more known variables compared to Smash, whereas, like, you switch the stage and then, like, anything can happen because he can pick any stage and then you need to counterpick.
Yeah.
And you don't know, like, it's pretty hard to know every character your opponent plays, and it's hard to know how every stage will affect, like, every matchup. And oh my god. Is he just getting forced out this game? What just happened?
Okay. At least happened.
If you think that Jigglypuff was robbed of last match, I give you this match. Oh, no, that's not gonna kill.
What do you think about, I mean, of all the guys considered gods, yeah, I guess you and Hungerbox are the only ones sticking to one character. Do you think that's like a crutch, or do you think that allows you to be more consistent with your character?
I mean, I could play more characters, but like I travel so little, so I have no time to test them out, basically.
Yeah, that's true.
And for Hungerboxes,
I mean, he tried to do some counter picks against Armada, but then he just
for Hungerbox it's honestly just like pure like he can only play Puff at that level.
Yeah,
but I mean, like counterpicking characters has both benefits and non-benefits. I would still say that like if you have the time, I think having more than one, having 2 or 3 characters is worth it. Like if you're playing Smash as your full